as we continue to move through Sulfur Early Access at what's become a breakneck speed, things have gotten kind of weird in terms of the content that I'm creating. It's kind of a blessing and a curse how much stuff we're getting every month or so now. You'll have to excuse me for this week's Sulfur summary because I am sick, so my brain not work so right. It took me a long time to even think about what we should talk about today because all I've been focused on is resting. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've got some more medicine in me. I wish I was a Scientologist so I could say, no, I am not sick anymore. I swear to God, look into some of that stuff. They just like say that they're cured of something and then it happens. No disrespect towards... Actually, I don't know. Does anyone care if I disrespect Scientology? But we are on to Susu Week 11, and I think it's a good time for us to discuss everything that's happening and all the changes and maybe some small updates right now for the videos that I've put out. Because yes, we get a lot of new stuff like the Guns and Magic. That's the one that really kind of messed everything up. Guns and Magic added all this stuff that has made a lot of like videos and gun builds that I've made obsolete. They're no longer as important as they once were, and it's to the point where it's made me think a lot of my like guides and everything are probably really out of date. And I don't think I'm going to be doing things the way that I used to. In fact, the sewers guide completely died off. I was like 90, no, not 90. I was a good 65% done with that video as far as editing it goes. And then Forest dropped. And with Forest, there's a lot of new stuff in there, like the Impala Gravita and everything. It just took a lot of my time away from the sewers ultimate guide. And then Guns and Magic dropped. And it became even more of a hassle for me to like want to edit instead of learn the 100 new oils, 12 new scrolls, 5 new guns, when at heart, I'm just a Sulfy like you, a huge Sulfur enjoyer, and I just want to spend as much time as I can playing the game and having my fill of it, and it seems to be a never-ending fill, but I know how much you guys have enjoyed some of the tutorials and everything I put out, so I want to come up, I guess I should say I did come up with a sort of compromise that I think could fit both worlds, at least for now, until we see like 1.0 and maybe the changes aren't as severe, or we'll always have these massive updates that change the game up and honestly just add great things. It's sort of a problem. It's like a blessing and a problem at the same time. It's a problem for me, but it's a blessing because we're constantly having to think on our toes and changing up the way we have to play and everything, and that's great. I love all the new stuff. I would never complain about new things. It's all I ever wanted. But I've mentioned in the past, dear God, not today. Any day but today. I am way too sick to want to sit down and stream. But I've mentioned in the past that I want to stream more, and this could be a good opportunity to do that in a sort of Q&A setting. I was thinking we could do streams dedicated to one area. Say we take 2 to 3 hours to just play through sewers. People can come in and ask specific questions about sewers, and I could do my best to answer them on the fly, or people in chat could also do their best to answer them. And then that way you're getting directly the questions you need. You can comment on the video, treat it like a forum post almost. Anything that you're just confused about, and then at the same time while I'm playing and streaming it, I can just mention what I'm doing. It'll be like I said, like a live Q&A, and that'll be so much easier to get information across, and we can have, it'll be a lot more... You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just trying to think. It makes a lot of sense in my head, and I think it could work really, really well. And it's a good middle ground between making these ultimate guides that will eventually make 0 sense a year down the line because there'll be some new strategy and crazy weapon build that makes town infinitely easier. As you'll see shortly, a lot of the gun builds I've made are completely obsolete. They don't make as much sense anymore because of things like the flicker, toxic lobotomy, what was another one? Flamethrower scroll. I was able to think of 3 examples of gun builds that are completely obsolete and not important anymore, and I loved making those videos and the conversations we had and building those guns and having to get really creative, but now things are just easier or better. So that's kind of the big problem with a fast-paced roadmap when it comes to early access. As long as we're eating good, there'll always be something to talk about, something new in the game. If I could scrounge up the last like 50 or so oils. I think it's like 50 more oils I have to find, which is crazy and super exciting to think about, but also very overwhelming. And I'm doing my best to find them all. I've showed you my new methods with my latest video being the lawnmower gun. That has helped me tremendously to find more loot, and I'm just kind of doing the same things over and over again. Sometimes I'll run caves, because caves does have a good shot at finding a bunch of oils inside of cracked rooms if you can get lucky, but forest is ultimately the best spot in the game for looting. No one can argue that. There are chests galore, and those brown chests do a good job of giving you oils. So while we take a huge abundance of time to find all these new oils and scrolls and guns and figure out how they work, by the time we're done with all that, we might have Fortress. And then by the time we've had our fill of Fortress, we might be on to the next big thing. Who knows? They said they wanted to move through early access as fast as possible. They have proven their point, you guys. If you keep giving it to us every 2 weeks or 1 month, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, but it's also gonna be really, man. It's because I'm sick. It's because I'm sick. If I wasn't sick, I'd be like, bam, you know, bam, boom, bam, bang. Like lots of noises. I'd be lots of noises. I'm still lots of noises. To some people, they probably just see me as lots of noises. At least I'm not a fucking Fortnite streamer or whatnot Pokemon auction seller guy, so there's that. You got that going for you. But other than Guns and Magic, which we covered last week, I don't really have anything new, so I wanted to show off some new builds that I was able to make, do a couple runs with them. One of them, I don't even really need to show you because we've mentioned it a dozen times or more. That's the Flicker being the new pocket rocket. So we'll still have some sulfur fun today, even though we're on at death's doorstep. No, I'm not that bad. It's just a lot of, I don't know what it is. It's like my brain is like fogging up. I got a foggy brain. We're committing to the sulfur summary, and by next Sunday, I'll be totally fine. I better be. For real. Now, what I'm going to show you is 3 guns that are much better versions of guns that I've previously shown you before. One of them might be a little obvious. That is the flamethrower. You know, I'm not going to hide which ones are which. There's a much better method of making a flamethrower now. There's a much better pocket rocket. In fact, where is that flamethrower, huh? Where'd we hide that thing, huh? Oh, it's too damn big. All right, wait, what about this? And then a way more fun and way better infinite durability dart. Yeah, we'll save that one for the last. How about that? So, obviously, the pocket rocket's a pretty easy one to test out, so we'll do that first, and now I'm carrying around way too many damn guns. Do I even have room for this? When are we getting that storage upgrade? What's going on out here? That's a real question. Okay, so we'll go, run on a crack wall? I mean, it's pretty simple on how it's better. I'm going to replace the cheese here. I don't even have anything extra on there, just explosion right now. But yeah, I mean, the pocket rocket, which was the snub, that's now pretty much just a useless gun, to be honest. I've also been building this little lady right here. She is my turbulence oil. No. Wait. Bullet speed plus 50%, no organs dropped. That's actually really good. And that's actually fitting for what's to come in this very video. You guys are going to like that. You're going to like that. I've been building this thing, and I found... Oh, wow. Really? What kind of luck is that? We're going to keep going until we have an area that doesn't have a crack wall, because I never get crack walls. If it wants me to run up full caves, I'll do it. Because the pocket rocket is goated. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what I like more, the Death Star or the Taylor, but I love them both. Oh, yeah, I should have shown you. So... that's the thing with all these new oils. It's really tough to decide how I want to build stuff. This isn't my ideal Death Star, but this is my kind of carry-around fun gun right now with Prism, which is a random elemental attack with every bullet. So it could be shock, poison, fire, ice, all of it. It's really, really actually very good because you're just stacking elements on top of them. It's probably my favorite scroll that I've seen out of the new ones so far, and it's just super powerful. Tandem, add damage, so tandem, multiple projectile, add damage. Aesthetic, no money drops, but 30 more damage, which is really good. And then main discipline, which is reload speed and less loot. I think 50% less loot. Sorry, that took me a second. And like I said, our pocket rocket. I want to build this thing mostly reload speed because I want a little jiggle gun. I want a little jiggle in my gun, dude. All right, let's see if we can go 2 caves levels. Oh my goodness. What? I should have brought the lawnmower. This is a pain in the butt. Seeded fit oil. Okay. This is my lucky day. Except I can't find a compact site. You know, so not too lucky. Red chest could be a sulfur. And we keep the dunce cap on us. Oh, come on, dude. You and I both thought that was going to be a sulfur. I could feel the tension. Look at that reload increase. That is the only downside to the Death Star that I've seen so far. It's got really good recoil and handling and everything, but that reload it takes a year and a half. We're just going to sell that, unfortunately. I don't need it at the moment. I got to keep as much inventory as possible. I love the Taylor, but I already built a really, really strong Taylor, so I don't need it. Wow, the Duhar. Really? There you go. There you go. That could have been a crack wall right there. Imagine it is, but it's bugging. That's what it looks like. So it was built to be a crackable wall. But it is not. I said I was going to talk about something while we played. Oh, yeah, Monster Hunter got a huge new update. And it, like, dropped the day that I'm the sickest. So I, like, don't even remember what I did. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then Haste came out. But unfortunately, I can't find a way to get a key anywhere for it. So I'm not able to play that. But I really liked what I played in the demo. They, better give me a key or I'm going to start throwing a little hissy fit, dude. I'm just kidding. But hopefully at some point, I'll be able to gather up the scratch and cop it. Because it does feel like a really fun game to play just to churn your brain off. Which sometimes I do with Sulfur. So, sometimes it's nice to take my Death Star out for a walk, you know? And it's nice to have those games. Of course, there are challenging moments in Sulfur regardless of your level. Sometimes you just get a bad generation and there'll be 15 freaking baby birds flying at you in the forest. And if you didn't bring your bird gun, it's no longer relaxing. Stuff like that. Like that happens. Okay, I think we might be out of breakable walls. I don't know if we have a charged amulet, though. That could be our next issue before we move on to the flamethrower, because that one just got a straight-up scroll, which is crazy to me. I haven't even chiseled this thing. Another crackable wall? What? I swear, my luck is never this good with crack walls. That's crazy. This is actually blowing my tits off right now. What the? And it keeps having oils. The Inconsiderate oil... Huge. I mean, I already have this one. I already collect this. It's starting to feel like Pokemon cards. I'm going to start scalping my oils right now. But I did not have that one. Let me see. Let me see. This one. Turbulence. I know I didn't have that. But Inconsiderate right there. Yeah, I've had like 4 Inconsiderates. In fact, 1, 2, yeah, I got 3 right now. Let me pull that one out of there. We don't have room for you right now, buddy boy. We need a storage update. Please. Come on, Sulfur. Oh, dude, that would make my sickness... That actually might do it. That might make it go away. I might be cured. Ooh, a Vrede. I mean, the luck right now is kind of going hard as fuck. I think I'd rather carry that, or I can carry both. Just for the money. I don't need it. I don't need money at all right now. But I can't lie. I like to see the numbers go up. Who doesn't like a good increasing number? Unless it's like your heart rate. And yeah, luckily we don't have to worry about that outside of jump scares in Forest. Okay, there's no way we hit 4. If we hit 4, I'm going to turn into a Fortnite streamer. You're going to get Golden Age Ninja out of me. Hey, dude. Damn it. That is a rare one. That's a shiny, though. It's backwards. Cheese. Rismalade. I don't know what that is. Some Swedish shit, I assume. Free chocolate ball. We take those. We take those. I got a ghost behind me. Okay. I don't think crack walls spawn up here, but we might as well check. You're tiny, dude, by the way. I don't think so. I think we're probably going to have the exit after this, too. And that's how you know you played too much caves, is you can kind of recognize where this is going. Yeah, this is probably going to lead to the exit, maybe? It's questionable. I do want to show you guys the other stuff I was building. In fact, the reason I almost forgot what I was going to say was because I recorded the talking bits like 30 minutes to 45 minutes ago, and then I could not build a good flamethrower for the life of me. I was studying some of those oils, man. Studying them. And it has become like math class. It really has. Because there's just an overwhelming amount. This looks like it should lead to a secret. It just leads to death. Okay, we're good. It looks like it should, but it doesn't. There's aesthetic. This is we put this on the gun. Yeah, plus 30, no money drops. I don't need money, especially when I keep picking everything up to sell it. Okay, we are not getting a fourth wall. How big is this one? This is caves 4? Oh, it's caves 4. This is a big caves 4. It's because that skelly maze. That really throws it off. We may actually have a fourth crack wall. I don't know. It's looking weak. Chances say not when there's not one right here. There's a good chance of one spawning there, always. Let's do some slanging. Here you go, buddy. Boom, boom, boom. You want some blood? No, you don't have sulfurs. You don't deserve my blood. Do we have a charge amulet? We do. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't know why. Okay, come on. Pull your head out your ass, man. Whoa! Hey there, big chungus. Oh, yeah, this also has a gun crank on it. It normally doesn't shoot this fast, you piece of shit. Whim oil? Okay, see, this is my issue with building guns right now. Whim oil. What? I've not seen this one. Okay, bullet speed and then only a 25% loot chance. That's really good. That's actually really good. Okay, my brain farted. But we finally hit it. We hit the point of no return to where we have to return. So we hit the point of return, actually, because we didn't see any more crack walls, all right? We've made it 3 in a row. That's actually a really profitable, fun time in caves. Didn't I just sell everything? What am I talking to you for? I mean, I'm talking to you because I miss you, Ralphie. Let's be real. But as you can see, the pocket rocket, the snut, I was calling it the snub, but the snut is no longer a thing. I'm trying to put the cheese in my gun slot, my bad. The snut is no longer important, and we don't care about it, not one bit. And I already sold my snut. The day the flicker came out, the snut was sold. All right? Okay, so this was our old flamethrower. This video, I loved making this thing, but that is just... That's death bait to me. This thing's gone. We're going to clear up some storage. Give it a big adios. It's been a good run, Duhar. I'm not going to kill myself for it, all right? Relax. And now we got the new flamethrower, which features 762. All right, we're going to keep the 762. Flamethrower, which is a scroll. I could show you the scroll. I should have another one. I had to make this one. That's a lot of stuff. Plus 150% spread, minus 70% bullet speed, more drag, less force speed, minus 86% damage, converts into flamethrower, more lifetime, bullet bounces plus 1. More lifetime means I'm invincible. Okay, and then we got scatter oil, which actually I don't think I have another one of those. I certainly do not. So scatter oil gives you an additional projectile plus 1 spread, and then like minus 25 damage. I can't remember the exact number for the damage. I thought I had 2, but I guess I didn't. And then tandem, which is minus 15% damage, and an extra projectile. Pot shot is plus 35, right? I've been using all my pot shots. I don't think I have another one. That disables ADS, and it's like plus 30 or 35 damage. Inconsiderate, that's how I knew I had so many of them, is plus 1 penetrate, plus 2 spread. So basically I wanted this flamethrower to flame throw. You know what I'm saying? To throw some flame. This thing should be really fun. I have not tested on anybody because I really want to get in here, and by the time I had finished doing everything, do I have a cycle oil? I don't know. Purse gun I do not have. Relax is good. Savior's amazing. Unethical? I think we have an unethical. I need to check for action, cycle, and unethical. Unethical right there. Action. Cycle is around. Cycle right there. Action oil was a star? Let me see. No, it's a little dropper. It's a little poop dropper. Let's see. We do not have action oil. Wait. No, we don't have action oil. So let's scoop one of these up, I guess. There's another one down. Another one crossing off the list. Action oil. And then, yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll throw them in. We don't have room. Shit. Okay. Take another one of these, I guess. And then a whim oil. This is so messy. But I've been testing stuff. Don't look at the infinite durability thing, guys. You're going to spoil it. Okay, we should have enough. I think a flamethrower is best spent in town. Because, like, that's the most realistic depiction I'm going to get of 28 weeks later, and that's what I'm looking for, because I always remember that scene with the flamethrowers, and they like killed Jeremy Renner's character and stuff. Oh, spoilers. My bad. Yeah, I mean, it's an older movie, so I think we're past the point of spoiling that. Let's go light some people on fire. Like I said, it is kind of late. We ate dinner hella early because we're like, you know, when you're sick and you're like, I got to get Gatorade in me. I need it. And then you're on fire. Oh, my God. I think that penetrate actually might be pretty huge. It's hard to test those things to see if it's giving additional damage. If it's like penetrating his fucking cock to go into his butt. I don't know. That's a really vulgar way of putting that. Is this good for... Ooh, it is. This might be better than the lawnmower. Oh, no. Die, dude. What the hell? Who let you be king, huh? You ain't got no Mufasa reigning over you. But yeah, we wanted Powerade, Gatorade, something. And I went to Circle K. It was like 2 for $5. And I was like, that's not a good... I literally, as I was leaving the car, I told my wife, I was like, 2 for $4 and I'm buying it. That's the deal. 2 for $4 seems like a good deal for Gatorade. And I go on Circle K. It's 2 for $5. And I'm like, see you later. You know, adios. And then she checks the CVS app because I had to pick up my medication. And it was 2 for $5 there as well. And I'm like, okay, well, what the hell? Ooh, Boulder Oil. It's a good one. It's classic. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? So, McDonald's, you know, you go to McDonald's, you get Powerade for $1. So we ended up eating dinner at like 4:30, which I don't think I've ever done in my life. And it's like, this sickness is regressing me to the point of becoming a, like, I should like get a farm. Just be an old person at this point. I am feeling better. As the day has gone on, I felt a lot better. I had not been resting well. Last night, I sat down in bed at like 9 and then couldn't fall asleep till 1 maybe, just because my nose was it was donezo. One of my nostrils would not, it was just completely congested, and I could not sleep because I was breathing through my mouth, and my mouth was like, you know, kill me, like just dried up and gunk and shit, and it was an awful experience. Come on, where's my sulfurs? I need to start treating this like some whatnot Pokemon sellers. So this thing's not going to throw very far. It's definitely an up-close flamethrower, and I tried to find some ways around that, do a little testing, and unfortunately, the flamethrower itself, the scroll, it never really goes that far. I tried it on this, I tried it on the flock, different ammo types. It's definitely meant to be up close. I think it said more drag or whatever, bullet speed stuff going on there. So, with that, I'm burning the flesh here. We like that. We love that. It's never going to go super far, and I'm not as much of a fan of it. If I'm ranking the scrolls a little early, a little spoiler alert, I definitely prefer Prism to Flamethrower, which is probably a shock to myself even, because how much I enjoyed the Flamethrower build when we originally made it. I do like that I'm not dropping pools of lava, therefore I'm not killing myself. I think it's like a solid B tier. I was totally, that's the thing. I was totally waiting and fine with updating guns tier list, scrolls tier list, stuff like that. That's all right with me. But, you know, with the added, I thought Guns and Magic was going to add a new mechanic, not 100 new oils. I thought it was going to be something new mechanically, and I'm not mad about that. That obviously makes gun building way more intricate, and I'm having, like I said, I'm having to do math out here. All right? If you know anything about me, you know I got that numbers dyslexia bullshit. So, like, doing math, it was taxing. It's taxing to try to figure out how to get this stuff to work the right way and, you know, not make a bad flamethrower. I don't want to embarrass myself with a shoddy flamethrower now, do I? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to title the video, like, The Problem with Early Access or something, because, you know, you gotta bait it a little bit. You gotta have a little fun. That's fun. That's ironic. He dropped the fireman outfit. You gotta bait it, have a little fun, and so I'll probably do that. I mean, it is kind of a problem, though. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting at. It is a problem for me. It's exclusive to Sulfur content creators, to which there are one, and I've complained relentlessly about that. Please, someone, make content with me. We will collab. You guys want to hit a collab, we'll hit a collab. When this thing breaks, I might just show off the little prism gun some more, because it's really fun. I mean, it's such a casual, fun gun to use, the Death Star, and that's why I like it so much. It's going to be very high on my list if you gun crank it. That's the thing. I don't know how I want to do the next gun tier list. Do I want to go back to just base values for the gun? Because every gun is good if you make it right. Now that we have RPM oils, you can make a good Bronco, I assume. I haven't tried. But that's the thing. I got to try before I can make a tier list. And then, so with that, I mean, essentially, if you don't tier list based off of the base values of a gun, every gun is S tier. Plain and simple. Every gun can be made into some man-killing, machine apocalyptic nightmare for enemies. Like, the game has made itself that way, and it works so well. And I mean, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. I have a multi-shot. I don't even remember picking that up. So, like, if anyone ever wondered why I insisted on not, on doing base values of the gun, it's because of that. They're all S tier. They're all really freaking good. Essentially, this game is hiding the fact that you are the constructor of the guns, and at no point, like, that's why guns don't drop with these kinds of values. I think that might happen in endless mode. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Clog of enemies. That's what I wanted. A big old clog. I should have gone to sewers with this. But I always feel weird bringing a flamethrower into sewers because it just feels, it feels counterproductive. But yeah, you're basically the constructor. You're like the man behind the scenes, or woman, or person. And you're cooking up little gun builds for Borderlands players. And I can't wait for Borderlands 4, man. I've been looking more and more into that. Oh, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna... Whoa, we got one of those guys, huh? My Borderlands 4 content will most likely go to the homie Dot, not the Rebel Dottie, because I assume a lot of Sulfur fans are either Borderlands fans or they would be if they played it. That's my assumption. And you know what they say about assumptions, man? They're fucking awesome. They're great, and everyone should keep assuming everything all the time. Like that I'm lying, that I'm sick. That's a good assumption. I'm doing it for sympathy. And I don't get sick because I'm a Superman. And that the rambling is just too many energy drinks cutting into my brain cells and ruining me. I need to do a count on the oils that I found. Nerf oil. I don't know if I had Nerf oil, but I remember seeing something about that. Minus 10% damage, plus 50% reload speed, more bullet drop. That doesn't sound that bad, but I think they're aware that people don't like bullet drop. So that might be an attack on the people there, just a little bit. I need a freaking compact sight. But yeah, I think ideally with this one, I want to find all the reload speed stuff. And no bullet drop, because this thing is clean. Ooh, this is a bad generation. Wait, what? Oh, this is real bad. What? Wait a second, we have a dunce cap. What is this? The seed. Hold on, let me just show the seed if anybody cares. Seed is 626204772, Town 4. I think we're about to just skip right past this. Friendly reminder that we are in early access. Yeah, we're just going to jump over here and then take an opportunity. What's up, Poker Room? Hey, whoa. Bye, bitches. Okay. I mean, I have to, right? You know, how often are you greeted with such an opportunity to hop over the wall? I wonder how often you could hop over that specific wall. Did we just stumble upon a bug? I'm not mad about it. Ooh. I wish I had flamethrower for you guys. But it's dead. And I wanted to try it on the bosses, so I'll just shoot you to death. It's alright. God, I do feel like with the oils added, they've increased the rate to which you find oils. I might be crazy with that, but I feel like I find way more oils now. Maybe I was finding a lot before and I just didn't realize it, and I'm talking from every source of loot. Chests. Ah! Puppies! Chests. Enemies. Everything. They're just all over the fucking place now. Just not in Castle. That's the only place. I don't know why they took that away. I loved the amount of oils and scrolls you can get from Castle, and now it doesn't exist. Super lame. Damn. I always think I'm going to get a famous painting out of there. I don't know why. It's because of the lunacy. It's because of the lunacy, but damage roll is a hard one to just give up. But I need to find all 100. We need all 100 so we can mark down all this oils and then start building accordingly. Because I've about memorized all of the OG ones. That's done. That's cooked. All right? That wasn't that hard. If you were to ask me, if you were to just give me a name of an oil, I probably know what it is. Because I don't know how many there were, but I used so many of them to make guns that I'll have a general idea. And I'm not trying to brag. It's just like, that's how long I played this game. 300 hours will do that to a motherfucker. Memorize a bunch of weird-ass oils for no reason, when you don't necessarily need to memorize them. And I'm shocked I was able to. What's up, dude? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll kill the last two legitimately. Legitimately! Legit. It's legit. It's legit. That's legit. I lit them on fire in a legitimate way. I gave them a fighting chance. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I have just terrible luck with that. The next time they drop a new gun, hopefully it's like the salamander and they just give it to me, or else I'm never going to fucking find it. I'm confident in that. Free cereal? We'll take those. Make it soggy. I'm actually a soggy cereal kind of guy. And I thought more people would be on that team. But apparently not. I've been ridiculed for it my whole life. Well, let's stay in the sewer just real quick. We got a charge amulet. We'll be fast. I could hear my wife and son playing in the other room. They're having a great time. I wanna join them, but I also don't want to get too close. You know, because who knows who's... I don't think my son's sick anymore, which makes me super jealous. But I don't know who's sicker between my wife and I. It's a competition, you know. We'll have to have a kiss fight. Kiss battle. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, I feel so weird. I'm making it seem like I'm chugging, like, NyQuil. I'm not. Whoa! I mean, they should be grateful they survived any of that. To be honest. And I don't... See, this is the issue. And I mentioned it briefly. But I don't know if the penetration's doing anything. I'm starting to... That's so weird. The penetration oils. I hate that it's called penetration, but also we've all been asking for bullet penetration since day one. But I sound also like a sex therapy like help guy, you know, like those, like that like lizard guy on TikTok and Reddit where you call in, hey, back off, ghost. The flamethrower's fun, but I feel like I actually liked the other one more because it was like something we had to work for. Now this one was just handed to me, and I don't know. I don't know. I like it, and I don't know if the penetration is doing anything. So I don't know if that's totally necessary. So, and the thing is, like, is it like a gun that I need to show you how to build, or you could just do whatever you want with the flamethrower scroll? So it's not really a gun build. And I might not even keep this gun, because I could just go turn any gun into a flamethrower, which is a nice convenience. I'm not complaining about that. In fact, I need the storage space right now, and I could do this with any gun. So I might just sell it, you guys. And that sounds really scary, but we've not gotten any update on when we'll get a storage upgrade. And the next gun I'm going to show you is way better than that, and I'd rather keep it. Arrow oil, we have. Blindfold, we have. Farsighted, have. Food stamp, old. High grade, old. Launcher, old. We have. Micro wing, have. Rubber, have. Savior, old. Sensible, old. Slow punch is new. Have. Okay. Not seen slow punch yet. Okay, so here's... You're going to like this one. You're going to really like this. Do I have a Nerf oil? Nerf for nothing, baby. I don't think we have it. Okay. This one is really exciting because it takes... Like, okay, so a lot of the new scrolls are weird, all right? And they're seemingly not great. But there's one way to work around it. Like, and when I say that, I mean, like, if you really break them down, toxic lobotomy does not seem that great with the 300% headshot damage, always drop organs on hit, 25 durability loss is insane, by the way. Railgun, chain lightning it's not as cool as you want it to be. I think the effect needs to be a little bit more dramatic and cinematic for me to appreciate Chain Lightning. Sacrifice is freaking absurd. 5% damage to yourself, so if you build a gun too strong, you're liable to kill yourself. Same thing with Holy Purge. Pesticide, kind of cool. I made one gun with that. It's kind of cool. It's basically the flamethrower, but pesticide. Holy Fire is really strong. It's just like I don't know. It's just like an enhanced railgun. It's crazy good. Flamethrower is just a flamethrower. Chaos Strike is hilarious and weird, but I haven't found a way to really like optimally use it or make it interesting. Petroleum is an oil one, even though they took it off my fucking poop gun. Pieces of shit. Slush, I've not tried Slush yet, but I love saying the name, so I hope to. Holy Purge, absolute dog shit. It's like Sacrifice, but more confusing, and I don't understand what they're thinking. I think you might be able to make a nuke with it, though. I think we're going to have to try to make a Fat Man nuke with it. And then Prism is high tier, very, very good. So, I've been hinting at this being the new infinite durability gun because it is. And it comes with a huge added benefit, and that is the toxic lobotomy, which I just broke down for you. I'll show it again. With that 300% headshot damage, which is massive. Always drop organs on hit. Durability loss plus 25. Doesn't matter. Infinite durability, bitch. And then a railgun. It's very, 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 very good. And then we add Mosquito, which is the... Okay, let's just go in here. Let's go in here. Mosquito is... Do I have one? Okay. Minus 70% ammo chance, minus 30% damage, minus 30% bullet speed. Savior is right here. Minus 40% ammo chance, minus 100% loot chance. Not great for what we're doing, but we'll look at chests. We'll actually go to Forest for this. Rookie, which is another new one, and Zero Fucks. Rookie and Zero Fucks are both new. Rookie is plus 50% RPM and minus 75% reload speed. We ain't reloading, bitch. So, like, you're going to like this. You're going to really like this. I love it. I fucking Mr. Beast clickbaited you guys for this one, and I'm so happy to say that. Zero fucks. I'm not actually happy. I just did it anyways. Zero fucks plus 50% RPM, minus 100% loot chance. We're already getting 100% loot chance taken away from the Savior Oil. Now, this is the durability gun on crack. The infinite durability gun. It's actually usable. And you know what sucks? Is I spent like 2 or 3 hours the other day making a surgical gun with a corpse maker, and my idea with that was to make the spread so small that... What's the durability on this? We might be all right. The spread's so small that you can be like super precise on what body parts you're knocking off, because we are about to make so much money off of organs or food or whatever you want to do with them. And I mean, like, damage-wise, this thing is doing 350 and everything. And then I realized today, I was like, if they haven't fixed the infinite durability, this could be amazing value for anybody. And then I realized, you guys are anybody. You know what I'm saying? I sound insane. I didn't bring my lawnmower. I don't deserve to cut grass. We're gonna look for chests. Because we're testing the gun, not necessarily looting. Obviously, chests are always huge. Oh God. I got a railgun. There you go. It actually hurts to laugh a little bit. Oops. Won't do it again. Boom. What'd you give me? Goblin skin. Shouldn't one of these pricks have dropped something? Dude, cross skin for free. Crazy, right? Crazy how that works. I timed that wrong. I didn't want to get bopped for it. So yeah, the toxic lobotomy will 100% drop organs all the time. I don't know if you were to use like an oil that doesn't drop organs, if that would negate it. I haven't had a chance to test that. But 50, 15, I mean, we just made like 80 off of that or whatever. And you could just farm Solf coin for days doing this. Or spaghetti bolognese, I guess, if you really wanted to. Get some flesh. But ultimately, that's the weird thing about this. And I don't think toxic lobotomy is that great. Because, like, how often are you really... I mean, the 300% headshot damage, I think, is going to be huge. I haven't tested it too much. But I don't think it's, like, such a good scroll that you need to prioritize it over anything else. A lot of the scrolls are like that. And when we do the scroll tier list, I'm afraid of being seemingly harsh on some of them, only because I don't know them. And I'm really trying to get associated with all of them. I really am. Okay, here we go. Here's some headshots we can try out. And an additional big head on a little body over there, too. I don't know if his body's little. It's hard to aim when it's freaking dark out. I mean, ultimately, you're building this for the 300% headshot damage. And, like, also, why not? I don't have the careless splitter or whatever, but I also like that we can shoot it fast now. That was a big problem with the dart, and we had our concerns. I don't know if I need to be selling all this. To be honest, let's just use it as it is and stop selling everything. And do a fun little run through headshot and fools. And the spread's kind of bad. But ultimately, words come out of my mouth. They make sentences. Oh, I'm a little thick. I'm a little thicky right now. I'm a little sick with it. I think tomorrow we're going to be golden. We're going to be golden. Tomorrow this video will be up. That'll be the official Susu. I'm so scared of them deciding it's a good time to release some random ass update that nobody knew was coming. Whoa, hit reg. That went right through him. Like, they love their railguns this update, and they're making it even easier to see when something isn't working right. And you'd think a railgun would be like max penetration, right? But that didn't hurt the guy behind him. So, very confusing stuff. I don't want that. I wanted the brain. Brains sell for like 100? Right? 100, yeah. Brains are crazy good. Remember, your brain is important. Don't let some maniac knock it out your head. If we get a brain, we'll pick up a brain. We get 10 of those, that's 1,000 SULF coin. That's one fight with your cousin. One fight with your cousin, you get 1,000 SULF coin. Oh, is that androids up there? No, that's a scary, scary ghost graveyard, I think. If that's androids, we are in trouble. What is that? What is that noise? That is androids. That's androids. Okay. You don't get to test this out. I can't hit him. This has got less loot chance, though. These guys drop some powerful loot, dude. So, fuck it. We'll test it. I fight those bitches all the time. I mean, the birds kind of did most of the work anyways. Okay. As you can see, very, very profitable experience. It's working very well. And a backwards M3 termite, you guys. That's some crazy streamer luck. Can we get a W in the chat? Okay, if you can't tell, I've been using whatnot. And it's awful. It's like the worst thing imaginable. But it'll make sense eventually on the Daddy Dot. I was actually making really good progress on the next video for the Daddy Dot. And then I got sick. And now it's like when I wake up in the morning, it takes me 5 times as long to want to do anything and edit and everything. So it's like, tomorrow I'm going to have to force myself because obviously I have to edit the whole like first 8 to 10 minutes. Dude, come on, game. 8 to 10 minutes of this video, and I always fill my Sulfies cups, all right? Sundays are not without the sulfur. I make sure of it. So, oh, Gambler Oil, let's go, baby. But yeah, eventually you'll get another Daddy Dot video of me opening some Pokemon cards. Not going to have anything to do with whatnot, but eventually it will. Let's just say I'm going on a bit of an adventure. So there's that 300%. The sniper scope might be a bit overkill. That might be the issue I'm having. Not really getting optimal like value out of this, but it's kind of hard to use. I can't wait to try it on Terror. No, wait, Terror Bomb doesn't have a head. So I don't think we'll be getting the added bonus there. Lots of brains. I said I'd be picking them up. I'm not. Okay, buddy. I mean, that first one was clearly in your freaking cranium, dude. Where's your head at, dude? Where's your head at, bitch? Stationary. Oh, that's a big one. This is a big boy. I think that one's going to sell for a lot. Whoa! I knew it was going to happen. I saw it coming. Okay. I mean, I still definitely shot his shoulder there. Huh? Bitch ass, please. This motherfucker right here. So, like, now that we have this, the infinite durability, this might actually be the best method of ammo farming. Because Well, I mean, it's fucking obvious, right? You're not using durability. You're not using ammo. This is 100% the easiest way to farm as much ammo as you could possibly want. You could spend a day or two doing only this. Oh, she was mine. I called dibs. You could spend a day or two just doing this and getting extreme profit. So, like, do it. Just do it. Just farm off of that thing if you're having troubles. I know you guys have had your ammo troubles. Not everybody, but some people have. It's also just a really good, like, one-shot gun. If you're hitting the heads, man. Which could be hard sometimes. I think we did hit the eye there. Wow. Whoa! I know someone was mentioning that. But I think the hitbox on that eye must be so precise to the point where it's hard to even really calculate how to get that down every time. And it sometimes just doesn't seem like you got your... Like, almost RNG if you're going to hit the eye or not. That spread is a little annoying, and since it's an energy gun, you can't use attachments. If you didn't know that, you can't use attachments on energy guns outside of scopes and lasers. We got a green laser. Stop it. Stop it. Jesus, man. Stop it. Santa coat, dude. Where's my damn sulfur? I feel like we may have to retire the second we get a sulfur. I feel like that will be the end of the saga. That's almost, you know, full circle. I fell in love with him. I lost him. I got him back. Adios. I walk off into the escalator to heaven, and you never see me again. That seems like a logical path forward for me. Is it forward if you die? Oh my god! But I won't be dying. It'll just be the death of sulfur as we know it. I'll have triple jumps back. I'll be a menace again. I'll probably get cocky. We don't need that. I think they know that we don't need that. Wait, these punks don't drop organs. Hey, cool. Cleared that one up. Oh my god! I do not feel like fighting you guys, especially when I'm not actively looking for a gun, so I'm just going to skip to Maloo into nothingness. Alright, cool. So you have to go through the graveyard, huh? Whoosh. Yeah, but they didn't know I'm fucking fast as hell, dude. Look at how fast I am. See that? With no help from anybody. Last time I was in here, I got 2 guns. Nope, just the 1. Whee! Stupid bitches. I don't feel like dealing with their bitchy-ass bitch shit. Oh, I told my wife 30 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. She's malding, dude. I'm a liar. Let's do it. Let's pop another one. And a health potion. I need a clear storage space. Whee! I've not really speed run. Not really speed run the old forest, but I definitely feel like it would be probably the easiest area to speed run, considering not a lot of obstacles to throw you off the map or anything. There's a couple spots here and there. Got a couple of little doozies that might do it to you. But ultimately, I mean, look at this. Beats was right. If you follow the trail, you'll always get out. You could probably beat Forest in under a minute and a half. That's not an exaggeration. You bring in something strong enough to take down Big Boy here? Big Boy Pissy Pants, come here, buddy. Let's do this. Crit. Nope. So it's confirmed he does not have a head. Good for him. 1 shot left. Why is he just hanging out? Did we fuck him up? We broke his stupid brain. That melee on him is weird. It just doesn't work right. You mad? But yeah, you could totally build the infinite durability gun however you want. I would recommend putting the toxic lobotomy for sure. Because, like, why not? It's the only time I could see you not taking an L there. Because if you use the Holy Purge or whatever, the other one that, like, nerfs your durability to... Damn, dude, that hurt a lot. Nerfs your durability down to, like, nothing. You're just going to kill yourself. That gun will kill you. Don't ask me how I know. I came very close to being Holy Purged, alright? Also, did anybody see the Minecraft movie? I did not realize it was the guy who made Napoleon Dynamite. And that actually made me want to check it out. I was like, that's a pretty good movie. I think Napoleon Dynamite still holds up really well. In fact, I didn't realize how wholesome it was until I watched it, I think, last year on a kick stream. Because I used to just do kick streams to stream movies, you know, because Twitch and YouTube don't let you do that. So if I want to watch a movie with the homies, it was either Discord or Kick. Fuck Kick, but I stabbed him. I should still get loot. I didn't use the gun. You're lying, dude. You're liars. Free loot. Let's go check Kevin and then be on our merry way. Keep checkboxing. Keep checkboxing the oils. Dude, this gun looks insane when it starts to fall apart. What the hell? I gotta fix that. That's hurt my eyes. No. What am I doing? I was about to repair that. I think we'll stay forever unclean. Hopefully, the good old boys over at, what do you call it? Perfect Random don't realize what we're doing with the infinite durability glitch, and it'll stick around. Hopefully, they don't get wise to it. Oh, you know, we were missing one of these, weren't we? Boom. Slap it right there. That's going to help that a lot, actually. Like a lot. No compact sight. Ooh, I wish I could be mad at you. I don't even know if he could sell sulfurs. He only ever has spring coils of shit. Yeah, right there. Boom, you son of a bitch. What do you got for me, big guy? I hate your guts. I really do. I think you're a piece of shit. Okay. Add damage, happy accident is old. Inconsiderate, new. 3 inconsiderates. You think I'm crazy? You say I'm crazy, but look at that. I told you, these things are everywhere. I don't know why. Judgment, rapid internals. That is new. Doesn't look good, but it's new. Shellman, solid, turbulence, vasectomy. Okay, so rapid internals. Okay, why don't you do a quick count for me, someone? Don't count doubles, and then let me know. What are we at? What are we at? We at 100 yet? No. We're definitely not. I think we're like 20 to 30 short, maybe 50. But as you can see, this is the problem with rapid breakneck speeds in terms of cutting through that roadmap. It's a blessing and a curse. It's bittersweet. It's another metaphorical analogy for, you know, I'm so happy this game is getting the content at the rate that it is. But also, slow the fuck down, because I can't keep up. My little pea brain is struggling. But we'll do those live streams like I mentioned, where we can ask questions to me or chat if you prefer for the public opinion. You can even say that. I won't be offended. If you're like, I want to know what everybody thinks and not Dot. If you want to say I don't care what Dot thinks on the subject of my question when it comes to sewers, I'm not going to be offended. I'm, in fact, welcoming it. I'll be all like, oh, you stinky fuck or something. I'd probably say something like that. That sounds like me. It's the old stinky fuck, throwing that one out. But we'll do those. We'll do the Q&A live streams. We'll see how it goes. It sounds a lot better in my head. And if you have any other ideas, always let me know. I take recommendations to heart. A lot of my videos have come from recommendations because you guys are smarter than me. So I said I would do a dungeon tutorial thing, but I totally forgot because I am sick. The dungeon obelisk room, I'll try to get that out tomorrow if I could remember to do it. I said I would, but I did mention I'm sick as a dog, so it's fine. All right. Bye. Why did I do that? That's old school. That's old school. Dottie enjoys Renault to bye, but the new school might not know it.